When black folks in this city gather around at the cookout, at the family reunion, at the repast, at the wedding, in their living room, and they start to have the conversation about climate change, and if I'm there, I say, gather your grit, remember your training, stand steady on the balls of your feet and then wait. We have rivaled with these interlopers for centuries, and it comes to an end now. We've agreed to meet at the water's edge. Bring the women in to perform the ritual, rub bergamot on the daughter's temples, round geraniums into the son's hands. Rub the legs and arms down with lemongrass, place lavender flowers and eucalyptus into the hair, push nickels into the navels of the children. Since the death of our sweet king, the elders say we lost our audacity. They replaced it with reasoning, said we've been wandering aimlessly, forgetting our training. They took our babies and hung them from trees for trophies, drugged our girls and left them sputtering to ghosts in the streets, split open our veins and let Henrietta leak just to see how she bleed, and they saw magic. Stardust and unknown planets, enchantment. Since then, they have been seeking to end us. Our survival means their demise. Now is the time. When your mother took you out to look at the stars and told you to follow the gourd, when the pipes froze in the wall and your uncle wrapped you in sheepskin, rubbed your dried hands with petroleum and told you how he survived the Dust Bowl, the black smoke, like his grandpap survived the ship bows, rolling round in puke, threw our Cuba overskirts overboard. The goat's blood from the rites of passage hadn't even dried on our flesh yet. We call hands at the ocean. When the tide washes up, it's them whispering, remember your training. Remember your training. Remember your training. When Yemaya troubled the waters, murky tsunamis drew back and rolled. There was an eclipse of black smoke. Iridescent ravens flew from her. They spread their wings and they kicked up red dust. When the current comes, it will take us first. We, the children of Yemaya, see, we are fish children. When you put your hands on us to drown us, we bob right back up to the surface with horse laughter. We've been breathing underwater. We've been wading through rivers. And this land was all river once before, and it's gonna be a river again. When the waves start crashing in, it's your ancestors saying, remember your training. Remember your training. Remember your training. See, when you separate a people, you take their culture, you change their language, and you never atone for it. And they find a way to come together. It is dangerous, so I say, remember Stono. Remember Calusa, Shakika, remember the Seminoles, remember Turner. Remember Joseph Caleb. Remember Dr. Pinckney, remember Arthur McDuffie. Remember Amistad. Remember the Gold Coast warriors, soldiers who never forgot who they were. And they sang to the sun with nooses on their necks at the public execution in New York. It began in the water, and it's gonna end in the sea. So fish children, remember your training. Remember your training. Remember your training. Now take to the water and let her move through you until all this becomes still.